are 4 retrogrades overlapping right now. It's no coincidence you've been feeling like you're in 2 timelines at once, pulled in different directions, sensing things you can't explain. Right now, the past, the future, and your soul's deepest truths are all rising at the same time. These retrogrades are peeling back the veil, revealing the real reason behind your delays, your doubts, and your emotional waves. You're being recollaborated. Let's open the message you were meant to hear in this moment.
Hey there, my beautiful Taurus friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me in the sacred space today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, my name is Ria. Let's go ahead, call in spirit, open up this space, and get into your reading. So I'm going to start with a shadow card for you. This is something that you're meant to be aware of as you are moving through these retrogrades, everyone. Things are going to get bumpy. We are moving into a storm, but don't have fear because Spirit is with us. We are going to receive what it is that we're meant to know to navigate through these. So be aware of this shadow over the next 3 to 4 months, Taurus. So the traditional shadow. So I'm going to read this to you. This shadow has a strong attachment to traditional values. They're rooted values, fixed and accustomed. So this person isn't open, right? They're not wanting to try new things or even understand them. They're almost fixed in their way of thinking. This could be a shadow within yourself, or it could be a shadow that you're encountering as you're moving through your life experience. So your message today is you have the choice to choose what others expect of you or become who you really are. I'm going to read that again. You have the choice to choose what others expect of you or become who you really are. And some of you might be resonating with the image of this card. I feel you may have seen images of someone that kind of looks like this or represents this image, maybe in a magazine, online, TikTok, Instagram. Someone might have been wearing their makeup like this. And I do feel I'm getting makeup coming through. So you're watching makeup videos. Maybe you bought some new makeup, something to do with makeup. Okay, so let's pull one spirit animal card. This animal is going to be your ally and your guide over the next 3 to 4 months, Taurus. So we are getting the Flamingo Queen. Have you seen a flamingo anywhere in your life? This is a confirmation. If you haven't, you're going to see one, and you're seeing one now on your screen. So emotional balance. This is going to be your superpower. When you obsess about yesterday and worry about tomorrow, it keeps you from enjoying today. So once again, when you obsess about yesterday and worry about tomorrow, it keeps you from enjoying today. So let's let go of those worries. Let's not hold on to them. Be aware of some of the worries and the stressors you're carrying around and work on releasing them. Work on keeping them to the side and not interfering with your experience in life. So what's happening here is these retrogrades are going to affect our communication, the way we exchange energy. So traveling, right? This is communication, electronics, these kinds of things. Things go haywire here. And this is where you definitely want to practice patience because we are all going through it. We don't know what we are going through in our own lives, like other people's lives. We have no idea what other people are going through. So there's reactions. It's like a ping pong ball that is bouncing around, and we want to catch those ping pong balls. So let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through. So the sun is shining on you, Taurus. So this is where they want you to focus on the positive things that are happening and not the negative ones. I feel that some of you are going to travel over the next 3 to 4 months here, and delayed travel plans, cancellations, these kinds of things can happen. You're going on vacation, and that is such a beautiful thing. And sometimes we have things that interfere. Sometimes we have a change of plans. These kinds of things happen sometimes, not to let that get you down. to make the best of that situation, right? So the Sun card is a major arcana card. This energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it tends to be in the background. So some of you are going to feel this energy intensely, while others are going to feel this subtly. We have the 10 of Swords. So what's happening through these retrogrades for you, Taurus, is you are moving into a brand new cycle, a new chapter. And I feel that some of you are at a 10-year cycle, and a 7-year cycle is another one I've been getting very strongly. So I'm going to create a collective reading around that. 7-year cycles, karmic loops, chapters in your life, work experiences, relationships, all kinds. Endings is what I'm getting here. So you're stepping into a new experience. That is the 10 of Swords. And Page of Pentacles, there is that new experience. So you are ready. Your soul's ready for this. Taurus, don't be afraid of what's ahead, the unknown. And if you're feeling doubtful or uncertain, know that that's the process of moving into this energy. You are evolving. And this is a moment where you get to go inward and really connect with yourself, clear some of the air that's there weighing on you, and allow yourself to clear the slate, clean the slate, start fresh, start at the beginning somewhere. So I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. And I love it, Taurus, when you share with me how these cards resonate for you and how this reading resonates for you. So share with me in the comment section below. Yeah, some of you are going through it. I feel some of you are going to go through it over the next 3 to 4 months. This is why they want you to stay grounded, right? And some of you have been going through it, and you're going to continue going through it. And for some of you, things are ending here and you're about to shift into this new energy. So there's a little bit of a stretched time for the collective here. And you're going to see this energy around. So we can bring awareness around these retrogrades, and it's the energy in the air by showing up in the energy of love and emitting that, creating a ripple of that in our world. So before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also pass this reading along to someone that might need to hear it. It's a message. So there's a lot of light coming into your life. I want you to know that there's a lot of creativity. So these retrogrades are not all bad. Everything comes with a light and a shadow. The shadow aspects are the interferences, the choppy energy, right? The, traditional shadow kind of stomping around here. This is what I'm getting, this fixed way of seeing something, a fixed view, someone that is stubborn, right? It's a stubborn, stuck energy. So just be mindful of this. Lots and lots of light here. This is what they want you to focus on, because these retrogrades are supporting you in your creativity, in your growth, in your light, right? And as you're doing this, yeah, we're going to get a few interferences, maybe 10 of them for you, right? Maybe you're still going through something. A lot of different kinds of things that we hold on to. These are thoughts. This is your mental scape. So I feel that Spirit is wanting to re-energize you, bring you some vitality by connecting to the energy of the sun. So this is where they want you to open your windows in your house and really actually connect with the sunlight or the natural light. So if you've been in a dark room recently, you want to make sure that you're letting the light in. Vitamin D here. I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving any kind of medical advice, everyone. If you have any kind of physical ailments, please go see a medical professional. I'm just seeing the energies of these cards, and they're showing me like oranges, lemons, right? They're showing me vitamin C drops, vitamin C in general, and vitamin D, right? Getting out in the sun and allowing your body that light it needs. So I feel your body's affected here. So you may be going through some sort of a health issue, feeling lethargic, maybe tired. Maybe you have ideas. Maybe in your mind, it's really bright and sunny, but your body is not connecting with that energy. So I feel this is where you want to focus on replenishing and nurturing your physical body. This physical body is what's going to create everything in your world, Taurus. So it's really important that you focus on that physical body, especially if it's not allowing you to do what it is that you're trying to do, to figure out, okay, what is this? And I always find, for me in my own life, it's my diet. It's the food that I'm eating. I right away know, I'm like, what did I eat? I know it's the food that I ate that made me feel this way. So, you want to just be mindful of the food that you're eating over the next 3 to 4 months, making sure you're allowing light in, not keeping yourself closed off in a dark room, right? I don't think any of you do that, but sometimes we can get caught up in energies and sometimes unintentionally find ourselves in dark places. And sunflowers are coming in. We've got the white horse here. So there's a beautiful, fresh, new energy. That is the Page of Pentacles, where Spirit is asking you to adopt a beginner's mindset, to look at things from a new perspective in a way that you haven't, that, breaks that tradition, that, solid line that was there. I feel that solid line has thinned out for you. It's about to break, and you're going to have a breakthrough through these retrogrades. And that's what these retrogrades are here to do, is to break you into a new cycle. And here it is, the ending of something, the closing out, the getting back up, taking that fresh air and revitalizing. It's like the pause, right? It is that moment where we could take that big sigh of relief. This is what it's feeling like. And as you're doing that, maybe you see a flamingo flying by, or you see a flamingo in a movie. The recent one I saw was that movie of, the animals, like the flamingos in the pool. It's the one that Obama and Michelle Obama, they made, that were a part of making that movie. I forget the name of it. I'm bad with movies. And in Hawaii, I went to Hawaii and I saw them in real life. So you might be seeing flamingos, maybe even on PJs. I feel you might have even a shirt that has flamingos on it. Sorry, there's a lot of different reflections that are coming in here, lots of different thoughts, words. This is in your mind here, things that you're thinking about that are really weighing heavily on you. It's okay to be in this experience. It's just having awareness that you're in that experience is all Spirit wants, is all that they're trying to do, is connect you to yourself as you're going through this, because this is where the guidance, this is where everything starts to unravel. Okay, so just awareness, like, you know what, I'm feeling very heavy right now. I've got a lot of thoughts. I need to take a break from whatever I'm doing, go home. And I like to take a shower. Water, for some reason, it calms me right down. It works instantly for me. So I take a shower, and I'll take a long shower. And yeah, it's just finding a way to work through this and not shutting it out, right? And allowing yourself to unravel, like, to naturally. It's reminding me of the lotus flower. Maybe you have a lotus symbol somewhere. Maybe you have a tattoo of a lotus, or the lotus represents something meaningful for you. Like, me saying the lotus is ringing a bell for you, right? It's striking a chord. This is what I'm getting here. And striking a chord, I'm getting guitars, different strings, different tones. And I feel music. You attach your emotions to music sometimes. So perhaps there's been a song recently that has brought back some sort of a memory of something that was devastating for you, that was a life-changing experience. And I feel the reason why this is happening for some of you is that they're connecting you to an experience that you already had that was kind of like this. And it's almost deja vu-ic, if that's a word, like deja vu, or it's a familiar experience. I feel there's something karmic happening here as well. There is a final cord that is being cut from some sort of a loop that you've been in. So, and it's showing up in many different ways, but there's a memory somehow being sparked within you, reminding you of something, and the awareness around how these two cycles are connected. Okay, so this is what's happening here with the 10 of Swords. And, I want you to pay attention to the numbers 10s and 11s. 1011 in that sequence as well. These are light activation codes. They're connecting you to this reading, to this message. It just lets you know that you are ready. Your soul is ready for something. That's your confirmation. So yeah, it's wild, the things that are happening, rising like the phoenix, right? There's something burning away. I'm getting ashes and I'm seeing someone rising. It's a ashy phoenix. So maybe you've seen phoenixes. So lots of signs coming through for you. So spirit is really communicating with you as you are moving through these retrogrades, Taurus. So you definitely want to stay spiritually connected here, spiritually in tune. When you're finding yourself disconnected, that is a cue that, oh wait, I can actually create this connection by grounding my energy. I like to take a shower. That calms everything down. And in the shower is where I connect to spirit. That's why I love taking showers, because it brings a stream of downloads, inspiration, ideas, solutions. If I'm having a problem, I'm stressing, I'll take a shower and I'll be able to, go through the information. The water washes it away, and clarity, right? So this is what it is, like clarity. There's that opportunity. There is that beginning. There is that fresh something that is going to allow us to continue moving forward. You're going to have bursts of these. You have a lot of positive energy around you, Taurus, and I really encourage you to tap into it as you're moving through some of the difficulties in your life, some of the challenges. I'm seeing someone, I'm getting a lot of like thoughts here that are illusions. And I feel the reason why for you, Taurus, is because you have activated, what's happening is these retrogrades are activating your sensory abilities. This is a gift that you have. So you might be feeling ultra sensitive and you're not even sure why. It's like every move someone makes, someone's like little smirk means something to you, and all of a sudden you're triggered or you're feeling emotional, right? Like you might be feeling this. So you'll have to share with me, this is what's going on. Learn to work with this energy. It's a gift that is strengthening. So we want to ground and keep ourselves centered and direct it. Let's channel it into something else. Let's work with this, right? Let's alchemize it and turn it into something. It's an opportunity for you to direct energy, right? In your physical reality, in your material world. And this might show up for some of you as an opportunity to make more money, right? Maybe you have an idea, maybe you're frustrated. You're like, I'm so done with my job. I'm so done with not having enough money. And all of a sudden, you find, you come up with this idea and this pathway opens up for you. And it's like, okay, but I'm scared to do this because like that's a really good idea, but I'm so scared to do this because of this other life I've created. But you have to get out of that old life into this new life in order for it to open up and create itself. So it doesn't mean jumping all in. It just means giving some time and space for this to actually grow, you nurturing it. So, maybe you're thinking about going online or creating a business or, starting a garden out in your house, right? Or getting a new home, like whatever this is, saving that money for the new home by starting to put $100 away every week or every paycheck. If it's building a garden, okay, let's get outside, buy some seeds and start working on that garden. It's the action, right? And you're starting as a beginner here. So this is why Spirit wants you to wipe the slate clean here as you're moving through the next 3-4 months. Think of things as beginnings, as like you starting fresh, and try different ways of doing things. Not with everything. You can pick one thing a day, one thing a week if you want, but it's just the awareness around that, right? And trying something new, because there's something here waiting for you to claim it, Taurus, something that you're not expecting. I feel you've called this in. This is a manifestation, a seed that you can plant. Understanding what this seed is, well, I feel that you are now ready. You're like, you know what? I'm going to start. I'm going to plant this seed. I know what this seed is. I know it's an apple tree. And I know that it needs a certain amount of water, certain kind of soil and sunlight. And I'm going to tend to it. I'm going to speak to my plant. I don't know if any of you speak to your plants, but plants, everything communicates. So speak to your plants in love, that loving energy, right? It is it's gonna work in your favor. And I'm getting a lot of good luck here. And I'm seeing some of you making an investment in something. So be mindful around investments or contracts at this time. You want to pay attention to detail. When you're investing, know what it is that you're investing in. Do your own research. Don't take things for face value during this time because, there's the energy of exchange, the energy of expression, the way we talk, there's going to be miscommunications and things happening. I'm not saying it's going to be a bad thing. It's just a lot of hoops that we have to go through more around this time. So, we were thinking about going and checking out our property. We just bought a new property and it's about 4 hours drive from where we live. It's up in the mountains. And I was like, you know what? My husband says, you know what? It's the retrograde energy. Let's not travel right now just because we can have delays or things, happen. Maybe not at all. Maybe not at all. But we'll just wait till this energy passes. And if we were to go, it's just okay. If the tire goes flat, we knew this was going to happen. It's the energy in the air. So it's just being aware that this energy is around, and maybe there's people set in their ways, maybe you're set in your own way, right? But here spirit is asking you to be open. So step into your world, into your reality here, Taurus, with an open heart and an open mind, because I feel old ways and it's just an old energy that is kind of melting away. I feel just overall for all of us, globally, universally, it's an old energy that is melting away, and we're stepping into this new kind of an energy. And we have to be open to it, right? Because it's different. It's a different language that is being spoken in this new energy. So Elki Oracle, this is a Spirit Warrior card deck. This is a card deck that Spirit called me to use here. It's because we are tapping into our warrior spirit as we are moving through these retrogrades. And this is something that is within you, and your Spirit Warrior is coming through as a message. This is the message your Spirit Warrior wants to give you. So we're getting blue. She who loved once. So the color blue, maybe someone has the name blue in their name. Anything with the word blue, anything blue is coming up here. Lots of blue. Oh my goodness. So fragile, secret love, rejection. Okay, so this is the energy that they're bringing forward here. So blue. I love the image. Some of you might be resonating with this image. Maybe you went to a party where you had to wear these outfits, right? What is that called? Toga party? I think that's what it's called. I've never been to one, so I don't know what they're about, but I've seen them in movies and stuff. So blue, she who loved once, has a sad demeanor because she is thinking about someone who no longer accepts her love. She wears a golden wreath on her dark hair and clasps flowers to her heart. From her glance, you can see she is feeling lost and alone now. The delicate dogwood flowers are meant to be given to someone special, but Blue hesitates in offering her love again. This card encourages you to explore your own feelings of vulnerability. There is always a risk in revealing your emotions. If you have a secret love, it can be a thrilling thing as much as a terrifying one. If you tell them how you feel, how will they respond? Will they appreciate your declaration, or will they walk away? The only real way of knowing the answer is to hold out your gift. Let this card remind you you weren't meant to love only once. If you suffer the anguish of rejection, allow yourself time to heal. When you are ready, pick new flowers, face the world head on so others can find you to offer their love too. So I got 3 journaling prompts for you, Taurus. Feel free to write these down. So the first one is, who are the people you trust to love you? Who are the people that you trust to love you? The second one, in what ways do you feel vulnerable? In what ways do you feel vulnerable? And the third one is, how can you best protect your fragile heart today? How can you best protect your fragile heart today? So that is blue. Perhaps you're experiencing the case of the blues, right? And they're bringing awareness around this. So we're going to seal and close your reading off today with an angel number that is coming to you with a message. So you might be seeing this number around. 1011, you are meant to take action. That's the goal here. So pause, get a clear idea, a plan, understand what that seed is, and then take action on it. You don't want to stay here figuring it out or finding different paths, procrastinating, doubting, right? If there's any kind of fear here, knock that fear out of the way and take that action. So this is a call to action to move forward. Taurus. The sooner you get going, the sooner you will be accomplishing what you set out to do. Those with patience will eventually reap the rewards of their perseverance. So look at that. I love that message. So this is your reading today. I hope it resonated for you. If it did, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, so those of you that have made it this far in my video today, thank you so much for your love and support. Your presence here means so much to me. Now, I just wanted to remind everyone that I do have a secondary channel, Sacred Knowledge Living, where myself, my husband Paul, his brother Tom, and Tom's wife Katomi bring you more content. Katomi also brings us the Magic Intention candle, so she has a lot of behind the scenes there. We have meditations and podcasts. Now, I also wanted you to check out my website, www.sacredknowledgetarot.com. I have a lot of offerings there as well, which include my 14-day Mindset Challenge ebook and the 60-day Soul Commitment Challenge that myself and my husband Paul put together for all of you. So make sure you go check that out. Now, I also wanted you to check out some of these videos, especially if you enjoyed the video that you just watched. So enjoy, and until the next time.